Hey, she is a fashion designer, an entrepreneur, philanthropist, author, TV host, more.
I mean, she defines local legend,
yeah,
right, for the Boston area. At almost 90 years old now, Yolanda Cellucci is doing more than most people do in a lifetime, and Breana had the chance to catch up with her.
It happens here, Waltham. The famous Moody Street gets its namesake from Paul Moody. No word if he had an attitude, but he did invent the first power loom in America. Aerosmith practiced and recorded their 1976 album Rocks at a studio on Pond Street. It's also the hometown of another local celebrity, fashion designer Yolanda Cellucci.
Yeah, Waltham is a special place.
Most people know her for her iconic Waltham store, Yolanda's, where a health spa, beauty salon, dress boutique, and more were all under one roof. But Yolanda's love of fashion started much earlier as a teenager, when she couldn't afford a prom dress.
And my mom said, well, if it's too expensive for you, you're going to have to make it. And I went to the fabric store and I made myself a princess dress. And I won Queen of the Prom with my little homemade dress.
Yolanda says there were challenges along the way. As a young wife and mother, finances were tight, causing her extreme stress and hair loss.
I started just putting wigs on. And people would say, your hair looks so beautiful. You know, my mom needs a wig, or my sister's in a hospital with cancer. So that's when I started the charity work. And I would wear the wig to the hospital, and when I'd take it off for them, because they had lost their hair from cancer, they felt more comfortable with me.
And then those interactions sparked something in Yolanda, and giving back became a way of life. If you've seen a sparkly red Salvation Army kettle around the holidays, that's Yolanda. And she recently celebrated her 90th birthday by raising more than $90,000 for 5 local charities.
And to give back, it makes me feel good. And that's how I get my happiness. Dionne Warwick, this was at Studio 54.
This is such a cool photo.
Yes.
Her philanthropy would open her up to a whole new world of celebrities, even some WBZ celebs like Liz Walker, Bob Lobel, and check this out. That's former Channel 4 news anchor Mary Ellen Burns. Yolanda is also an author, writing a series of books about her late daughter, Linda, who lost her battle with esophageal cancer in 2018. And she's currently hosting a Waltham cable access show. But if you ask Yolanda about her proudest accomplishment, she'll tell you it's not the celebrities she's met, it's her family.
Well, my family, more than anything. I think that watching them grow and be successful as they are.
And as her grandson Dimitri shared with us, they are just as impressed by her too.
It's inspiring, it's 5 a.m. she'll be in a full, pantsuit ready to go.
Yolanda still works as a personal shopper as well, as if she's not doing enough. Guys, she was so incredible to meet and be around. She had some really funny stories. Going back to the wigs there, she shared that people really didn't know what to do with her. She was kind of revolutionary for her time, right? Being a female entrepreneur in the 60s and 70s.
In New England.
Yes, and she said, I used to drop my kids off at school as a blonde and pick them up as a brunette with my different wigs on. But she was such a, she didn't care what anyone thought of her.
Yeah.
She's so successful.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
That for that era, she lived exactly the way she wanted to.
Absolutely.
And still does.
Yeah.
Great,
I hope I look
great
like that
interview.
at 90.
Yeah.
Me too.
Seriously.
Breana, thank you so much.